I tested some of the best Ultrabooks of 2025, and in this video I'm gonna rank them in a tier list based on their value for money, overall performance, and more. Links to all of the products will be in the description below. HP Spectre X36014. This convertible brings a gorgeous 2.8K OLED display with 120Hz refresh rate and excellent build quality, but it's held back by some significant compromises. The Intel Core Ultra processor handles productivity tasks well, though it struggles with demanding workloads. And you're stuck with integrated graphics only. Battery life is decent at around 9 hours for video playback, but the OLED panel is susceptible to burn-in, and at nearly $1,900 for the high-spec model, it's pretty expensive for what you get. I'm placing this in average tier because while it excels in display quality and design, the performance limitations and high price make it hard to recommend over the competition. LG Gram Pro 17. This thing is absolutely mind-blowing when it comes to portability. We're talking about a 17-inch laptop that weighs just over 3 pounds, which honestly feels like magic. The 2560 to 1600 IPS display is bright and color accurate, plus you get solid productivity performance with the Intel Core Ultra 7 and up to 32GB of RAM. However, this laptop runs dangerously hot under load, sometimes hitting over 100 degrees Celsius and causing thermal shutdowns. Plus, the plastic build quality feels cheap despite the engineering marvel. I'm putting this in average tier because while the weight achievement is incredible, the thermal issues and build quality concerns are deal breakers for many users. Lenovo Yoga 9i 2-in-1 Aura Edition 14. This convertible absolutely nails the premium experience with its stunning 14-inch 2.8K OLED display, military-grade build quality, and exceptional battery life that genuinely surprised me during testing. The CNC machined aluminum chassis feels rock solid, the keyboard is comfortable for long typing sessions, and that 120Hz OLED panel is simply gorgeous for both work and media consumption. The Intel Core Ultra 7 258V isn't the fastest processor out there, but it handles everyday tasks smoothly, and the overall package feels well balanced for professionals who need a reliable convertible. I'm placing this in the good tier because it delivers on the premium promise with excellent build quality and display, though the processor performance keeps it from reaching the top tier. Apple MacBook Air 13 M4. This laptop is basically perfection in a sub-$1,000 package, and Apple dropping the price by $100 while upgrading the performance makes it an absolute no-brainer. The M4 chip delivers incredible performance that outpaces most Windows laptops, battery life hits around 15+ hours in real-world use, and that liquid retina display remains sharp and color accurate. Build quality is top tier as always, the keyboard and trackpad are excellent, and the new 12-megapixel center stage camera is a nice upgrade for video calls. I'm putting this in the God tier because it's simply the best value laptop you can buy right now. Fast, efficient, well-built, and reasonably priced. Samsung Galaxy Book 4. This budget laptop tries to do everything but excels at nothing. The 15.6-inch Full HD display looks washed out with terrible color reproduction, and those blacks turn gray in any dim lighting. The keyboard feels mushy and will tire you out during extended typing sessions, while the 720p webcam is absolutely terrible. Sure, it's portable and gets decent battery life, but the Intel EU series processor paired with basic integrated graphics can barely handle anything beyond web browsing. Even light gaming causes system freezes, which is just unacceptable. The build quality feels cheap despite the aluminum construction, and without keyboard backlighting at this price point, it's honestly insulting. I'm putting this straight into trash tier because it fails at being a competent laptop in almost every meaningful way. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. This gaming Ultrabook completely redesigned itself to look more like a MacBook Pro, ditching the flashy RGB for a clean aluminum build. The 14-inch OLED display is absolutely gorgeous with vibrant colors and 120Hz refresh rate, making everything look stunning. Performance is solid with the AMD Ryzen 9 and RTX 4070 handling games like Cyberpunk 2077 at respectable frame rates. However, the thin chassis means it gets uncomfortably hot and throttles under load. Plus, the 90-watt RTX 4070 performs more like an RTX 4060. The battery life isn't great for any Ultrabook either, and you're paying premium prices for compromised performance. It's a beautiful machine that's perfect for someone who wants gaming capability in an ultra-portable form factor, so I'm placing it in average tier. Asus Vivobook S14 OLED. This laptop offers incredible value with its stunning 3K OLED display, solid build quality, and impressive 20+ hour battery life. The Intel Lunar Lake processor handles everyday tasks efficiently, and you get 32GB of RAM plus 1TB storage for just $1,199, which is honestly amazing. The OLED screen is bright and colorful, perfect for productivity work and media consumption. But here's the catch. The multi-thread performance is quite weak due to the Lunar Lake architecture, so forget about any intensive tasks like video editing. The glossy display is also a fingerprint magnet, and there's no touchscreen option. It's an excellent choice for students or professionals who prioritize battery life and display quality over raw performance, earning its spot in average tier. Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 13. This is the absolute pinnacle of business ultrabooks, and honestly the best laptop you can buy right now. At just 2.17 pounds, it's stupidly light yet built like a tank with premium materials throughout. The 14-inch OLED display is phenomenal with perfect color accuracy and 400 nits brightness, while the legendary ThinkPad keyboard remains unmatched. Performance is excellent with the Intel Core Ultra 7 processor, and the battery life is incredible at nearly 20 hours. The port selection is comprehensive, build quality is flawless, and every detail screams premium engineering. Yes, it's expensive at $2,000+, but you're getting laptop perfection. This is for executives and professionals who demand the absolute best and can afford it straight into God tier without question. Lenovo ThinkPad P14s Gen 6. This laptop delivers impressive efficiency with its Snapdragon X Elite processor, offering over 20 hours of battery life in failless operation that keeps things completely silent. The build quality is solid with a classic ThinkPad durability, weighing just 2.72 pounds, though you're stuck with soldered RAM and limited upgrade options. While it excels at basic productivity tasks and has optional 5G connectivity, the ARM-based Windows experience still comes with the software compatibility headaches, and the display options are pretty average for the price point. I'm placing this in the good tier because it's a capable machine for mobile professionals who prioritize battery life over raw performance. HP Elitebook Ultra G1i. This is HP's flagship business laptop, and it really shows. The 2.8K OLED display at 120Hz is absolutely gorgeous with excellent color accuracy, and the Intel Lunar Lake processor provides solid performance for productivity work. The aluminum build feels premium at just 2.6 pounds, plus you get 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports and a fantastic 9-megapixel webcam that puts most laptops to shame. The main downsides are the steep $2,400 plus price tag, and the keyboard has shorter key travel compared to traditional business laptops, which might bug some users. I'm putting this in the gray tier because despite the high cost, it delivers on almost every front for business users who want the premium experience. HP Omnibook Ultra Flip 14. This 2-in-1 convertible really impressed me with its versatility. The 360-degree hinge feels solid, and the 2.8K OLED touchscreen is stunning for both laptop and tablet use. The Intel Lunar Lake processor handles everyday tasks well, and even some light gaming, plus the battery easily lasts a full workday. However, the speakers are mediocre. There are no USB-A ports, which means you'll need dongles, and the premium price feels steep when it's not on sale. I'm placing this in the good tier because while it's a well-executed 2-in-1 with great build quality, the compromises in pricing keep it from being truly exceptional. Dell XPS 13. This Ultrabook is a real battery life champion. Seriously, it can hit over 12 hours easily thanks to the efficient Snapdragon X Elite processor. The design is sleek and premium with excellent build quality, and the optional 3K OLED display is absolutely beautiful. But man, the port situation is terrible with only 2 USB-C ports and no headphone jack. Plus, the capacitive function row is still as frustrating as ever. I'm putting this in the good tier because while the performance and battery life are fantastic, the usability compromises and compatibility issues with ARM-based Windows hold it back from greatness. Apple MacBook Pro M4. This powerhouse delivers absolutely incredible performance with its M4 chip featuring a 10-core CPU and 10-core GPU, making it up to 1.8x faster than the M1 MacBook Pro for tasks like editing gigapixel photos. The 120Hz mini LED display is gorgeous. You get excellent battery life up to 24 hours, and the improved 12-megapixel center stage camera is a massive upgrade. Gaming performance is surprisingly solid too, handling demanding titles smoothly, and the nano texture display option for $150 extra is genuinely stunning for reducing glare. The only real downsides are the premium pricing and that RAM/SSD upgrades are absurdly expensive. But if you can afford it, this is the gold standard for professional work and even some gaming. I'm putting this in the god tier because it truly excels at everything. Acer Swift Go 14. This laptop offers excellent value with Intel Core Ultra 7 processors and a gorgeous OLED display option that's incredibly bright and colorful. The AI features like Purified Voice 2.0 noise cancellation actually work well, and you get comprehensive port selection including Thunderbolt 4, HDMI 2.1, and microSD. However, the battery life is just average, especially with the OLED panel, and the build quality feels like compromises were made to hit that mid-range price point. The speakers are mediocre and it gets warm under heavy loads, plus the plastic bottom chassis doesn't feel premium. It's a solid choice for students or budget-conscious users who want modern features without breaking the bank, so I'm placing it in the good tier. Asus ZenBook 14 OLED. This Ultrabook impresses with its stunning 2.8K OLED display that's Pantone validated with 100% DCI-B3 coverage and the incredibly thin 14.9mm profile at just 1.2 kilograms. The Intel Core Ultra 7 chips with integrated ARC graphics provide solid performance for productivity tasks, and the 180-degree hinge plus comprehensive port selection including Thunderbolt 4 are genuinely useful. Unfortunately, the battery life is genuinely terrible. Users report only 3 to 5 hours max even in power saving mode, which is unacceptable for an Ultrabook. The performance also drops significantly when unplugged, making it more of a desktop replacement than a true portable machine. Despite the beautiful display and premium design, that awful battery life is a deal breaker for most people, but the overall package still earns it great tier. Framework Laptop 13. This modular laptop is genuinely innovative with its swappable port system and user repairable design. Now featuring AMD Ryzen AI 300 processors and a much improved 2.8K 120Hz display. The ability to customize ports, upgrade components easily, and even swap the display is fantastic for tech enthusiasts. Plus, the new thermal system and Wi-Fi 7 support are solid improvements. However, real-world users' experiences reveal significant issues with Wi-Fi disconnections, poor sleep-to-wake behavior, and overall software quality that makes daily use frustrating. The concept is brilliant and the hardware feels well built, but the execution still needs work, especially for non-technical users who just want things to work reliably. I'm putting this in the good tier because while the innovation is impressive, the practical usability issues hold it back from greatness. Microsoft Surface Laptop 7th Edition 15. This thing absolutely nails the fundamentals with premium aluminum build quality and that unique 3:2 aspect ratio display that is genuinely fantastic for productivity work. The Snapdragon X Elite processor delivers incredible 16 to 17 hour battery life and the keyboard is one of the best I've used, though you'll hit ARM compatibility issues with some apps and the display gets quite reflective. I'm putting this in the great tier because it excels at productivity tasks even with those compromises. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the best Ultrabooks for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description. Alright, peace out.